Hey y'all, it's Naya. Welcome back to my channel. I am Naya, call me Naya. If you are a new viewer, welcome to my channel. And if you are a returning tribe member, what up though? It is me, I is here. We gonna get to it. Aries, we about to get in your motherfucking business. Let me stop. But comment, like, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Talk to me, I talk back. All right, but I don't want to hold y'all up too long. I actually want to start off with some goddess oracles for you, Aries, divine feminine, divine masculine. Aries. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Let's see, what's going on here? Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. All right, so the first one that I have is Ayla, grief. Grief. Let me get one more. If you did just go through a loss and had to experience a transition, my heart goes out to you 100 times, a 1,000 times. That ain't easy, especially if it was a transition within your womb. All right, that's tough. Let me get one more for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. And then I have wounded healer. So I got Ayla, grief, and then I have Sekhmet, wounded, healer. Let me read these out for you, Aries. All right. So it starts off by saying, give spirit your grief. Bawl it out, wail it out, cry it out, sob, shriek, shed tears, surrender it. You are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal. But grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is the ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointments. Self-love and self-care are required. Ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. The goddess declaration for Ayla grief, it says, I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. Let's get to Sekhmet, wounded healer. So it says, heal thyself. Everyone gets your best except you. You are a healer among your tribe. Stop putting your needs last. Ayla Grief said self-love and self-care are required. And now you're being told to stop putting your needs last. Isn't that something? Isn't that something, Aries? It goes on to say, when did you decide to become a martyr? Take a breath. Wounded healers hold sadness, rage, fears, and brokenness. Being a warrior wasn't a choice for our beloved foremothers. They did the best they could. But being a goddess warrior for us is knowing that we have the choice not to fight all the time. The deep dive questions here say, what are your swords, the weapons you use to fight? And what are your shields, the ways you defend yourself? Dare to lay the burdens down along with your swords and shields. The goddess declaration for this card says, it is safe to put myself first. Now, if you are from my big old family, and the last reading I did for Aries, I was saying how Aries upgrade people. All right. So Aries, that's beautiful. Keep upgrading people. Keep being that light, being that healer. You know what I'm saying? Being that positive energy, being that smile, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep doing that. But you also need to be that for yourself too, baby. Okay? You also need to be able to fill your cup back up too. Because I've asked this question even to myself sometimes. Who heals the healer? The healer. But the healer has to be conscious of their limits. So Aries, also, in all things, we can just speak on, you know, smoking and drinking, whatever. We ain't even own that. But when it comes down to being of service and helping people and giving the best parts of yourself, you have to know your limits. All right? Let's keep going. Let me get some angel messages here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. I have appreciate your talents here, Aries. So appreciate your talents, value them. Value them, don't use them up. Know their worth and yours. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. Appreciate your talents. One more. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, thank you. I have calm is not a weakness. So appreciate your talent. Calm is not a weakness. So also too, people, Aries, they may feel as if you've gotten soft because you just happy right now or something, or because you choose not to entertain certain conversations, or because you just decided that, like, I don't know, like you just decided, like, you know, this, I don't really care for that. I don't care to talk about that. I don't care to listen to that. I don't care to. I'm more so in the space of making moves that are going to set myself up or set my child up for a better future. I want to be able to provide something for my children or children's children, whatever. I want to be able to provide a life that I didn't have growing up. You feel me? But you got calm is not a weakness. I feel like, no, it's not a weakness. Aries, you're far from weak. I feel like having enough mental strength to know when to fight and when you don't have to. I just feel like it's just maturity. It's just growing up. Let me get one more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. I don't like, I'm not saying that you don't get mad anymore, because we all have things that bother us, but I feel like Aries, like, I don't know, I just feel like when it comes down to certain things, certain conversations, people, whatever, I just feel like you really don't give a fuck. And then I got journey within. Appreciate your talents. Calm is not a weakness, and journey within. So I feel like to do some self-meditation. Self-meditation. Well, I guess if that's a thing, but do some meditation. You were told that self-care and self-love are required, and then journey within. This is for yourself. This is for you. Journey within. Dive deep into you. Grief. Letting things go. So I feel like too, Aries, you helping people is like it's like a I'm gonna use the word high for you, but that's not necessarily like really what I mean. I feel like Aries, you helping people is like it makes you feel good, like whatever. It doesn't matter what level of customer service that it is or whatever. I just feel like helping people in whatever kind of way, I feel like it provides something for you, whether it be spiritually, emotionally, or mentally, or whatever. I feel like it adds something to your being, and that's why you do it. It's like a, I don't know, do I want to say it's like a healing aspect, like it brings you comfort, or it's just, I don't know, because it's just naturally who you are. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. It adds something to your being. Journey within. So I feel like too, Aries, get to know yourself more deeper too. I feel like be your counselor this time, Aries. So I don't know if Aries, if you have found yourself being the therapist for somebody, but I think this is really, Aries, you need to be your therapist. Be your own therapist. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. I also feel like too, journaling, writing things down, possibly. Maybe seeing things in front, depending on how, you are, how you learn, whatever. Some people are more visual. Some people are more kinesthetic. They'd rather be able to touch and feel and do things. But I just feel like maybe seeing something in front of you will help you. I got Sight of Owl here. Appreciate your talents and journey within, and then Sight of Owl. Let me get one more. And then I got Spiritual Journey. Yeah, Aries, you got Segment Wounded Healer here. So I feel like Aries too, I feel like you can't hide. It's certain things about you that you just cannot hide, or maybe even things that you could have like ignored or didn't really think too much of, because maybe it wasn't really something that you saw yourself doing, or you didn't. But I just feel like there's just certain things about yourself, Aries, that you cannot ignore. So I feel like learn how to use them to your benefit, learn how to use them for yourself. But you got Sight of Owl here, and then you always have Spiritual Journey. I talked about you being the therapist, Aries. So too, people may have to come up to you, or may have just, or after talking to you or whatever, just like you just know what to say, or you just know how to solve things, or you just know how, whether it be because of experience, because you know how to help them with a certain thing that you've personally had to deal with, or maybe you're familiar with certain things, surroundings, whatever. But Aries, it's just like you always just know. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Aries. Full moon in Leo. Go wild. Yeah, it's time for you to appreciate yourself. So I feel like also too, Aries, buy you something nice. Buy you, like, if you're able to. You know, I feel like treat yourself. Don't be ashamed of treating yourself, Aries. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Aries. Like I said though, if you able to, don't put yourself in a poorhouse. New moon in Gemini, think it through. So you got go wild, and then you have think it through. Let me get one more. I don't know if you're in charge of something, Aries. You could be in charge of something at your job. Whether you got promoted or something new or whatever, but Aries, you could be in charge. I don't know what it is. I got last quarter moon in Libra. Make time for self-love, Aries. Make time for self-love. Let me get a few star seeds here before we get into the tarot. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Aries. Make time for yourself. So I feel like, too, don't overwork yourself. I can understand, you know, certain things happen in the world. So everybody trying to make sure that they got what they need, or they're trying to make sure that they have enough to be able to take care of, you know, themselves and their loved ones and stuff. But like I said, I feel like Aries, like, treat yourself or something, or do something that's just for you. Like, let me keep going. I have the great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So also too, Aries, I feel like you could be coming around to a certain idea or to a certain thing, to a certain, how I want to say this. Well, let me wait before I run my mouth. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Let me get one more for Aries, divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms. Density, addiction, let God in. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. This is pulling me into the first goddess oracle of grief. When it was talking about holding on to things and the different ways and the different levels that grief presents itself, or how it comes into our life, be it through relationships, job loss, or transition. Side of Owl, spiritual journey, coping mechanisms, loosen your grip, and then softening to love. So I feel like also too, I'm gonna use this as an example. Maybe going through a lot of toxic, well, I don't say a lot of, but maybe going through a toxic relationship, or having a toxic relationship. And so maybe like dealing with men, or maybe dealing with them in a certain kind of way, whether it's man or woman, I don't care. But so it's like when it comes down to dating or dealing with men or women or whatever, it's like you could be reserved to a certain degree. Let God in, let love in. Softening to love. Let's go ahead and get to the tarot for Aries. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. Actually, I don't want to use this deck for Aries. I'm gonna use this deck for Aries. Let's use this one for Aries. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. So I feel like also too, Aries, you could just be keeping to yourself right now. I feel like Aries, I talk like enjoy life and have fun. I was just explaining that to Cancer. I just flipped over. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Aries. So I feel like Aries too, like keeping your life private, keeping certain things private. This spiritual journey right here, and then this side of Owl. spending time with yourself. You need to. If you haven't been, make time for it. You fucking deserve it. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. What's going on with Aries? I got the Two of Swords here. Now that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but I feel like as far as decisions, look, can I get clarity on this Two of Swords here for Aries? Should you stay? Should you go? Should you entertain this? Should you not? I'm gonna use this as an example. Trying to figure, it's like baby steps, trying to get used to being in a relationship or being loved or being handled in a certain manner. And then it's like as things progress, you know, like things might be cool right now, or things may be like things might be comfortable right now and all might be well now, but it's like eventually, you know, that person or whatever may want to live together. So then it's like, okay, like that might be a little, like, you know, it's not as if that you don't like them or you don't love them or don't care for them, but it's like, okay, it's just, you know, when last time I started living with somebody, shit started, you know, hitting the fan, or that's when things didn't go very well or whatever, but eventually it's going to come to that case. So I feel like two Aries, decide what you really want and go forward. I have Judgment right here. So also two Aries, you may have to make a decision, or you may have to tell somebody the truth. Like I'm gonna use this as an example. Somebody asking you like, okay, is we gonna be together like exclusively? Is you gonna, you know what I'm saying, tell your family, this person, that person, whatever, or not? And it's like, it's not as if Aries doesn't, you know, like want to, or Aries doesn't or Aries wants to keep a secret or anything like that. Shit, Aries could just be trying to keep the peace for real. But I feel like Aries, you're gonna have to make a decision, or you're going to have to make a move on something. Let me get three more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. What's this one right here? I got the Emperor here, and this is Aries energy. Now, regardless of whether this is, now I feel like this is Aries energy. This is you stepping into your power as well. But I honestly feel like Aries, you're probably going to have to deliver some news to somebody that you really don't want to. Whether that be you having to tell somebody no, or having to tell a certain truth, or having to, I'm going to say this, I'm going to use this as an example. Somebody like still loving you or whatever, and maybe they could have said, or maybe they could have tried to, you know, make things better or work things out or whatever, but it's just like, no, I don't, it's like Aries, like, no, I'm not at that space emotionally or mentally anymore to accept that. Like, I don't want that anymore, or I don't, and it's not as if like you want to be mean or whatever. So it's like, Aries, you could possibly have decided to, Aries, you could possibly, rather than, you know, say, it may be easier for you to just ignore phone calls and text messages than it really is to actually have a conversation. But for whatever reason, Aries, I feel like there is some news or something that you're going to have to tell somebody. Maybe someone just doesn't get it, but something has to be said by you, Aries. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. I feel like you're going to have to tell somebody that you're not interested in them, or that you don't want them, or that you don't, I don't know, like something is just not for you. Like you just don't care. Like I don't know what it is, like, or it's a certain move that you're going to make. And I feel like two Aries, shit, everybody not going to be happy about it. Everybody's not going to respond the same everybody not going to respond the same way to it. But it is what it is. You don't live your life for other people, all right? I got the Three of Cups here, and then I also got the Four of Wands. I got the Three of Cups, and I got the Four of Wands. So I also feel like too, Aries, some people could possibly even feel left out in your life right now. Rather it's because you decided to keep them in or deal with them or not. But with this Four of Wands too, and then this Emperor too, I honestly feel like as far as like finding, you were told to let God in. I said let love in. You feel me? God and love is they rowing on the same boat. But I feel like new love, new relationships, just celebration, period. And like I said too, decisions, or you deciding to go somewhere else. I feel like two Aries, somebody does not want to date you for a long time. Somebody possibly sees marriage with you. Somebody sees that shit, maybe, you know, this is the one. Maybe this is home for me. This is maybe shit where I could stop. But I just feel like building something new. This Four of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It could be two fire signs. So Aries, you could could be dealing with another Aries, you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could be dealing with a Sag. I got the 3 of Cups here too, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Yeah, I feel like also too, Aries, very few people know about what you have going on right now. So like I said, I talked about keeping your life private or maybe just not saying much, but I feel like you're keeping your life, like only a few people know about what you got going on, or the new people that you are dating, or the new person you're dating. Yeah, I got the Wheel of Fortune here too. So I feel like also Aries is interested in like-minded individuals, people that they can grow with. So Aries, you could be connecting with or networking or whatever, but this is what this feels like. Let me get 2 more for Aries. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Aries. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. Let me get 2 more. I got the 10 of Swords here. Now this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Now I talked about Aries too. Everybody is not going to respond the same way, or everyone is not going to like what you have to say to them, or whatever truth that you may have to give them. I feel like also too, what goes around comes back around. So Aries, if somebody mistreated you, or if someone or if or if someone just, they're gonna get back what comes to them, whether it's good or bad. We all do. You get back what comes to you. But I feel like at the same time too, Aries, I don't know about another energy or something. I just feel like watch who you call your friends. Watch who you tell people things. Watch what things you tell people. Watch who you tell shit to people. I'm going to use this as an example. I say is, if you ever had a feeling, Aries, that somebody was not fully genuine, or that somebody was talking about you or spreading shit, tell them a lie. Tell them a lie, Aries, and then see if it comes back. Or see if you hear about it later. Just do that. But I also feel like, too, if somebody told a lie, or somebody was being sneaky about something, or whatever, what's done in the dark is going to come to light. Excuse me. Rather this was somebody else, Aries, or rather this was you, what happens in the dark, what goes on in the dark, or what's done in the dark, comes to the light. I got the 3 of Swords here. Yeah, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Aries, you moving on, somebody's extremely fucking hurt. And I feel like also too, Aries, it might be hard for somebody else to see you happy. I feel like, Aries, somebody may have tried to force a situation, or force a love with you, or force something with you, Aries. And it didn't happen that way. Aries, you may have entertained a certain energy for a little bit, but if it just wasn't in alignment with what you truly wanted, you got the fuck on. And I feel like, Aries, it's possibly hard for somebody else to hear or see you happy. Let me get 4 more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. I got the Queen of Swords here. And then I also got the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like also too, Aries, you could have cut off somebody who was financially irresponsible, or stop dealing with someone who was financially irresponsible. Let me get clarity on this Page of Pentacles for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Aries. This King of Wands here, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So also too, Aries, if you found yourself with your partner having discussions, or trying to figure out how to do something with money, or how to make something work, or whatever, I feel like too, Aries, don't be afraid to accept help as well. Let me get 1 more. I feel like also too, it could be money that could be stopping a certain move. So I'm going to use this as an example. Maybe wanting to get a place together, but you need a certain amount of money to be able to do a certain thing, and they need a certain amount of money to be able to do a certain kind of thing. So money could be a little bit of a issue for someone. This King of Wands here, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then I got the Hierophant here too. Yeah, you know what though? This feels like a like like a broke teenage love. Not saying you teenagers, but this feel like a broke, like, not saying people broke either, but I'm just saying though, like two people that's just trying to come up and get it together so that way they can be able to be together, saving up to be able to get married or whatever the hell. I feel like somebody has that in the back of their mind. Like I said, Aries, somebody sees marriage with you. Somebody sees like, you know what, damn, we could be able to like possibly really do something. But with this Ten of Swords here and with this Three of Swords and then with the Queen of Swords and then with the Page of Pentacles too, I feel like Aries is not interested in talking to somebody who Aries doesn't care about what you have. Aries cares about what you can do, because you can have something and not take care of it. But if you have a skill, or if you have the desire to do something, or if you have, I just feel like Cancer is not interested in like flashy this or whatever. I feel like Aries, this is given like, I need somebody that's really that really knows some shit, or that's actually useful. So I'm gonna use this as an example too. It's like maybe Aries, you not dating a what would be considered a pretty boy or whatever the fuck. But with this Wheel of Fortune, this Ten of Swords, and then this Three of Swords, and then the Queen of Swords, I feel like somebody is getting their fucking karma. The Three of Cups too, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now rather they could have air and water highly aspected in their chart, but honestly, I really do feel like somebody thought that trying to sabotage a relationship, trying to talk down, spread rumors, or try to like throw dirt on the situation, bro, you got the game fucked up. You got the game all the way fucked up. Or trying to put bad juju out there. Oh, it ain't gonna work. Oh, it ain't this. Like, shut the fuck up. I watch your social media. Yes, Aries, it's hard for someone to see you happy, or it's hard for someone to see that you have moved on. You didn't see my tears. I watch your social media. You didn't see my tears. Let me get two more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Aries, I feel like somebody's just extremely fucking childish. I feel so happy with you. I feel so happy with you, and I want you so badly. So I feel like Aries, you're unobtainable right now. I feel like Aries is off the market. Off the market, or going to be. One of the two. It's one of the two. Let me get one more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Aries. The last one that I have is I have too much to lose. Yeah. I have too much to lose. I feel like Aries doesn't want to go back to something that was just, I feel like something that just, it wouldn't start. I feel like Aries possibly knows, like, I would be dumb to go back to that thing. I would be dumb to talk to you. I would be dumb. Like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not about to fuck up my good thing. Yeah, Aquarius, I said they could have air or water highly aspected in their chart, or they could be a cusp or whatever the fuck. But I feel like Aries is like, I'll be a plumb fucking fool to fuck with you. Let me get three more for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Thank you. I have Taurus here too. Now, whether you're dealing with someone with Taurus placements, I got the Page of Pentacles here, Queen of Swords. You could have cut off somebody with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo placements, Aries. But I feel like this is a need for you to ground yourself. I have Sagittarius, and then I have Mind Your Business. Mind Your Business and Sagittarius. So whether you've had to tell somebody with that placement to mind your business, but I talked about at the beginning of the reading, you keeping your life private or whatever. So I feel like too, Aries, you don't have to answer every question. I feel like Aries too, like you could tell somebody that you are in a new relationship or you got somebody new, and they can constantly ask, well, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? When am I gonna meet them? Or when is this gonna happen? I feel like Aries is like, don't worry, bitch, when you do. Shit, when I bring that motherfucker around, that's when you'll fucking meet them. That's when you'll meet them. Like, I could tell them, well, who are they? Who are like just asking way too many fucking questions, just things that don't fucking concern them. And like I said too, Aries, if you ever wanted to test and see if somebody was talking about you or being disloyal, tell them some bullshit and see if it come back out. Oops. The first closing affirmation that I have for you, Aries, it says, my heart and mind are unified in spirit. My heart and mind are unified in spirit. That's self-care. Spiritual maintenance is required, all right? It says, I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those who are open to assistance. It says, I accept I cannot save everyone. I choose to help those who are open to assistance. Help those who are willing to help them motherfucking selves. Okay? Help those who are willing to help themselves. Ooh, ooh-wee. It's time for you to fill your cup back up, Aries. It's time for you to spend time with yourself and be happy. I feel like enjoy this new journey that you're on. Enjoy what's to come for you. Aries, enjoy what's for you. And I feel like too, don't allow past things or certain situations from the past or whatever, don't allow that to have any influence on the new thing that you have created for yourself. This new love, the new money, the finances, whatever. Like, don't even do it. But I honestly feel like Aries, you could possibly have a fake Aquarius. Damn, I didn't want to say Aquarius, but shit, but I feel like you have a fake water sign around you, a fake water sign, or you could have somebody with the earth sign placement who is just in the fucking way. We're going to leave that there. I love y'all so much. All right, I love y'all as is. I hope y'all love yourselves the same. Follow no man for his journey is not your own. Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, talk to me. I talk back. And y'all going to see me on my next video. I love y'all. Mwah. Keep thugging. Bye.